What up, YouTube? This is JT. And with the whole Kell Brook and Golovkin fight coming up in September 10th, I mean, I think people just need to just sit back and just let it all play out, man. Because we're dealing with a guy in Kell Brook who he's pulled out of so many fights before and faked injuries, and you know, look how long and how he ducked the fight with Devin Alexander. Look how he ducked the fight with Diego Chavez. And, back and forth is when, and how many injuries and all that. It's just, I don't know about this guy, man. It's just hard for me to see him getting in the ring with Golovkin when he wouldn't get in the ring with Jesse Vargas. He wouldn't get in the ring with Devin Alexander. He wouldn't get in the ring with Diego Chavez. Who's to say that he did fight Sean Porter, man, but that's all he's fought in his career, and now he's supposed to get in the ring with Golovkin? I don't know, man. This just seems a little shady to me, man. And from his track record, man, it's just hard to see. It's hard to see this guy going through with this, man. He just has a history of it. He has a history of it. He has a history of faking injuries, ducking fights. Look at the fight with Diego Chavez, man. That fight wasn't rescheduled. The fight wasn't, done for another date. The fight just completely got swept under the rug. I mean, how often do you see that? Fights usually, if someone gets injured or pulls out with an injury or something like that, the fight gets rescheduled usually. Not completely scrapped and just, whatever happened to that fight? Why didn't it happen? Maybe he saw the tough fight that Diego Chavez gave Keith Thurman. The fact that Diego Chavez is a legit welterweight, solid, strong. The dude can fight. Diego Chavez can fight, man. I recently watched him fight Keith Thurman, man, and he was putting hands on Keith Thurman. And then he got a draw with Bradley, and he was beating the fuck out of Rios, but, they gave him a easy out with the disqualification. So, that wouldn't have been a tough fight, I mean, that wouldn't have been an easy fight for Brook. So, I don't know, man. My radar is kind of up on this one, man. That's a tough situation, man. That's a tough, to be known to duck all those fights, and now all of a sudden you're gonna fight Golovkin after 1 day's negotiation. I mean, what championship fight, high level fight where people are gonna be making millions of dollars is gonna be negotiated that easy, man? It's just all suspect, man. This guy is fucking suspect. This whole situation is suspect. But, Triple G's the golden child, all these fake Russians, all these people who wish they were Russian. This is their hero, man. So, of course they're not gonna ever call them out on anything. It's just all gonna get swept under the rug. This doesn't really have much to do with Triple G. It's more Kell Brook and his history of faking injuries, ducking fights. And I just find it kind of suspect that all of a sudden he's gonna basically agree to get knocked out by Golovkin, man. I mean, come on, man. Let's be real. What's his chances of winning this fight? It's very, 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 very odd situation. So you guys tell me what you think. It's JT. I'm out.